Hey everyone, welcome to Wrestle Talk. Today's Wrestle Talk is on the B team, but I wanted to talk briefly about the man that you're seeing right now on your screen, and it is Vader. The wrestling world has lost a true legend and Vader, and so I wanted to dedicate this Wrestle Talk in specifically to Vader, and all Vader fans out there, and all of the wrestling world out there that loved Vader. So this is dedicated to Vader. So take a moment to reflect back on all of Vader's accomplishments, and remember, no matter what, it's always Vader time. Okay, everyone, so let's start out with Bo Dallas. Bo Dallas, more commonly known as Taylor Michael Rotundra, born on May 25th, 1990. He was born in Brooksville, Florida, and he is married to Sarah Backman since 2014. His notable family members are Mike Rotundra, who is his father, Bray Wyatt, who is his brother, Barry Windham is his uncle, Kendall Windham is his uncle, Blackjack Mulligan is his grandfather. His ring names are Bo Dallas, Bo Rotundra, Mr. Florida, Mr. NXT, Tank Mulligan, Tank Rotundra, Tank Rotundra, Taylor Rotundra. He's 6'1", 234 pounds, built from Pensacola, Florida, trained by Florida Championship Wrestling, and he debuted in 2004. In wrestling, he is known for his finishing moves: the Bo Dazzler, which is a belly-to-belly suplex; the Bo Dog, which is a springboard bulldog; the double underhook DDT; the rolling the dice, which is a rolling cutter; and the spear. His signature moves include multiple knee drops with the Nifix, neck breaker, the running back elbow, and the running big boot to a bent-over opponent. And he was in the movie The Marine 5 Battleground as Alonzo. And he is a former Florida Championship Wrestling Heavyweight Champion 3 times, Florida Championship Wrestling Tag Team Champion twice with Duke Rotundra, aka Husky Harris, and NXT Champion 1 time as well. He appeared as a playable character in WWE 2K15, 16, 17, 18. He married former NXT diva Sarah Backman on June 26 of 2014. On February 19th of 2012, he was arrested for driving under the influence with a blood alcohol level of 0.166 and 0.178, according to the 2 breathalyzer tests, above the legal limit of 0.08. He was released later that day on a $500 bond and was arrested for public intoxication in Dallas, Texas on September 2nd of 2016. And he obviously worked for WWE. He attended Hernando High School and graduated in 2008. During his final 2 years of high school, he qualified for the state wrestling championships. He also played football as a defensive tackle. Originally, he was offered a football scholarship at Weber International University in Babson Park, Florida, but when the offer fell through, he decided to become a wrestler instead. And that's about it for him. So we're going to go ahead and move on to Curtis Axel, more commonly known as Joseph Curtis Henning, born on October 1st, 1979. He was born in Champlin, Minnesota, and he currently resides in Anoka, Minnesota. He's married to Brooke Henning since 2000. He has 3 children. His family members that he's notable for are Larry Henning, which is his grandfather, and Kurt Henning, which is his father. His ring names are Curtis Axel, Joe Henning, and Michael McGillicuddy. 6'3", 228 pounds, built from Minneapolis, Minnesota, and Chaplin, Minnesota. trained by Kurt Hennig, Harley Race, and Brad Rheingans, and he debuted in 2007. He trained under his father Kurt Hennig, Brad Rheingans, and Harley Race. He too filmed it. He too was in the movie The Marine 5 Battleground as Deacon. His finishing moves as Curtis Axel, which is a hangman's facebuster, the perfect plex, which is a bridging fisherman suplex adopted from his father, the leg drop of doom, which is a running leg drop, and the turning heads, which is a running one-arm swinging neckbreaker, as Joe Hennig, the Hennig plex, which is a bridging fisherman suplex, and as Michael McGillicuddy, the McGillicutter, which is a running one-arm swinging neckbreaker. His signature moves include the rolling neck snap, sometimes from the second rope, the Sato suplex, the big boot, the backbreaker, and the belly to back suplex, among others. He is also a former Florida Championship Wrestling Florida Heavyweight Champion once, Florida Championship Wrestling Florida Tag Team Champion 4 times, once with Gabe Tuff, once with Heath Miller, once with Brett DiBiase, and once with Caval. And WWE Intercontinental Champion once, WWE Tag Team Champion once with David Otunga. And he is a third-generation professional wrestler. His grandfather, Larry the Axe Hennig, and his father, Mr. Perfect, Kurt Hennig, were both professional wrestlers. His sister, Amy, is also a professional wrestler. He has 2 other siblings who are not wrestlers. Him and his wife, Brooke, have a son named Brock, or had a son named Brock, born in June of 2009. In the WWE Network original series episode of Table 3, he stated that he has 3 children. He enjoys ice fishing and fantasy football. He won WWE Magazine's Fantasy Football League for the 2011 NFL season, and he graduated from North Hennington Community College with an Associate's of Science degree in Business Computer Systems and Management. So that is about it for this week's Wrestle Talk. Next week's Wrestle Talk, there will not be a Wrestle Talk due to the fact that next week will be a part of Sims World Week, or Sims Week, and what that is Sims World episodes clear from June 25th all the way up until July 2nd. Every day will be a Sims World, so that means Wrestle Talks, Celeb Talks, Myth Talks, and Video of the Weeks will all be replaced by Sims World. Now on Saturday, I will also be posting a Return of the Dog Pound along with a Sims World video, so there will be a double video on Saturday. So have a great day, peace, and guys, remember that there's no Wrestle Talk next week. Bye.